We begin tonight on the issue of stalking in Iowa. For months now, Local 5 has brought you updates to the two Des Moines business owners who have been sentenced after pleading guilty to stalking a woman via GPS. Steve McFadden, owner of Tipsy Crow Tavern and the Grumpy Goat, was accused of planting a GPS device on the victim's vehicle and using it to track her movements. McFadden was sentenced to a year probation and a 1-year suspended prison sentence. Another business owner at Allen pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct in connection to this case. Police say when McFadden was out of town, he enlisted Allen, the owner of Zora Bar and Rooftop, to track the victim for him. Well, now at the State House, lawmakers are debating a bill that would change what happens in stalking cases like these, where people use tech devices to track victims. Local 5's Larissa Leone breaks down the nuts and bolts of that bill. Larissa.
Stephanie, according to a report from the Bureau of Justice Statistics, approximately 3.4 million Americans dealt with stalking in 2019. 80% of reports involved some sort of technology, while 14% involved the use of a GPS tracker. Right now, Iowa law says placing a GPS tracker on another person or object to track them without a legitimate purpose for doing so is a serious misdemeanor. This new bill would make it a Class C felony to stalk someone using a technological device. It's also paired with another bill, House File 112, which would allow prosecutors to look back more than 12 years when determining whether a domestic violence arrest is a second or subsequent offense. Terry Hernandez with the Chrysalis Foundation says it's often hard for victims of stalking to prove they're being stalked, saying she hopes that this bill would put some teeth into the fact that online stalking is just as real as in-person stalking.
If this bill would pass, it would certainly help those that are victimized by online stalking, because they would be able to save the evidence and prove that someone is giving unwanted attention.
The Iowa County Attorney released a statement in support of the bill, saying in part, quote, "I am pleased that the Iowa Senate and House have passed Senate File 84, which includes increased penalties for stalking while utilizing a technological device." This bill passed in the Senate and is awaiting the House. If passed by the House, it will need Governor Reynolds' signature and to become law. Stephanie?
All right, Larissa, thank you. Meanwhile, Local 5 News reached out to the Des Moines City Council to find out whether Steve McFadden and Ed Allen's liquor licenses will be affected by their guilty pleas in that GPS stalking case. On the City of Des Moines website, it says that in order to obtain or renew a liquor license, a person or business has to show, quote, aspects of good moral character. It's still unclear whether being convicted of stalking someone would violate that clause. The City Council's legal department is reviewing these cases. City Council member Josh Mandelbaum told Local 5 that they can't comment on this matter because it might go before the council in a, quote, quasi-judicial role. Council member Carl Voss had a similar response.